With rants and raves, you'll be okay. And today is your lucky day. It is rants and raves with Gary K.
Hey everyone, this is Gary K, and thanks for watching another edition of my Rants and Raves video cast. As you know, we've been counting down to InfoComm, and we're basically focusing on about 25 or 30 companies that we think you need to make sure you go by and see at the show, and today's no exception. You probably haven't heard of AWOL unless you've been in the residential space before, but this company is going to make some waves in commercial, as you're about to hear. I want to introduce, first off, Stephen Schulman, who's the president of AWOL. Stephen, first off, congratulations on your move into the commercial space. For those that don't know who AWOL is, take a second to tell us.
Sure. We started, it's AWOL Vision, AWOL.
There you go, AWOL, there you go.
You know, everyone, you know, sort of mispronounces it or doesn't get it at first. But if I can talk about the name for a second.
Yeah.
We have one of the, brightest ultra short throws on the market. We have 3 different models, the entry level, mid-level, and the 3500 Pro. And you don't even need a screen, to watch it, even in a light ambient room. So there's 2 meanings of the company. So all you need is a wall, so AWOL. Yeah. And when we created the company about 3.5 years ago, we decided to go our own way. We didn't want to follow the industry norm. We know that there are a lot of big players out there, and we saw what they were doing, and they need to hit bottom lines, and they were cutting corners. So what we decided to do is, hey, we can spend millions of dollars marketing ourselves as the best projector out there, or we can be the best projector out there. So we went our own way. So we sort of went AWOL, like absent without leave. And that's been really, the motto of our company. We just do what we think is right and, don't follow what everyone else is doing. And that means, using the best laser diode, using the best Texas Instrument, DLP chip, using a Ricoh f2.0 lens, which is the largest in the business. So as far as hardware goes, we didn't cut any corner. And then with our engineering team that has been experienced in these type of projectors before, it was a dream for them because they could just, make it a great mechanical design, industrial design, and then with all the enhancements we did through software. So we have Dolby Vision, we have HDR10 Plus, if you can find the content, and we have 3D, enhanced black level, which increases the aspect ratios. The contrast ratios, 25:1, Dolby Atmos. And then probably half dozen other enhancements that actually were added through updates. So if you bought our first 3500 2.5 years ago, you have the same enhancements that if you were to buy it today. So all of these are over-the-air update, which are free to our end user. We actually added a DLP chip, which allows it to be smart. A PJ link. So we can use Control 4 or Crestron and so forth. All this is over the air. And consumers loved us because we're, priced relatively well in the market, and they know their technology, and we've gotten great customer reviews, great professional reviews. We win most of the competitions over the best USTs that are out there, and we're on a roll. We're selling out almost as fast as they get into the warehouse. So
well, this InfoComm, this coming up InfoComm will be the first time that y'all have really made an appearance at a commercial AV show. And again, you'll be in the Central Hall in booth 6303. One of the things that's interesting is that you've really focused heavily on short throw projectors. And I think that's a unique, that's sort of a unique take. And I want to introduce Kevin Kang, who is the B2B manager at AWOL Vision, and I appreciate I love the connection to the name now, Stephen. It totally makes sense to me. And Stephen, one of the things Kevin, one of the things I know you're going to do at InfoComm is you're going to go after the UC market with projection.
Right.
We've kind of reached the boundaries of direct view, right? If we're doing direct view, we're going to be in the 98-inch max, and that's expensive. But with projection, you already have these short throw projectors that Stephen talked about, but you're going to have a new version, I understand, that you're going to launch at InfoComm that's specifically aimed at Microsoft Teams rooms using front row. Talk about that.
Right. Yeah, so we are, launching our new model, LTV 3500 Max, that will have 21:9 aspect ratio option. So we will be showcasing 128-inch Microsoft Teams front row 21:9 demo, live demo, partner with Crestron for their UC engine, and Salamander design for their credenza, the AV furniture, and the Zabra for the Panacast, the 270-degree camera. So you will see how much larger, real estate you can have by using our 3500 Max compared to the, flat panel TV that is somewhat limited to 100-inch.
How close to the wall can that be to get a 128-inch image? Like how far away from the wall is it?
About 15-inch.
So 15 inches away from the wall, 128-inch image. Is it 21:9 aspect ratio?
Yes.
Okay, so that's very impressive. What's the brightness level on that projector, the 3500 Max?
So the model name tells at 3500 lumens. That's the brightness.
Okay, there you go. That makes sense, right? All right. So, and you of course have these other projectors, and from what I understand, Stephen, the projectors that you currently have, which you described in detail, a lot of the features that you're talking about are more residential features, but people in boardrooms and meeting rooms are now wanting Dolby Digital, and they want the better quality audio. And those projectors, do they have the ability, for example, to do 16:9 when you're watching movie content or entertaining content, but also go to 21:9 in a meeting application? Do you have that ability to flip between aspect ratios, Stephen?
Yes. So in our menu, you go to aspect ratio, and it's set on 16:9 because that's what most people use.
Yeah.
And then they have 4 other choices: 32:9, 21:9,
okay,
and 16:10 that some companies use. So it's just a push of the button, and you can go to 21:9, and then if you go back to watching a movie, you can just go back to 16:9.
And Kevin, if I'm an integrator and I'm obviously in the residential space, we know who you are, but in the commercial space, you're going to go to a show and you're going to be introduced to something in the range of 4,500 to 5,000 different integrators that are there that might be all over the world that might be interested in becoming a dealer. What do they do? How do they, obviously if they come by the booth, they want to ask, you want to meet them, but I mean,
right.
A lot of people that are going to watch this aren't going to come to InfoComm if they're interested. Obviously, you can go to awolvision.com. That's the URL. But how do we get engaged with you, Kevin?
They can reach out to me via email. My email address is KK, that's double K, AANG at awolvision.com.
Okay.
But also, we will be launching the AWOL Vision Pro website. It will be awolvisionpro.com.
Okay.
By the InfoComm timeframe.
Okay.
So they can come to the pro website and reach out to us. Then, we can, engage there.
Okay, good. I will put links to Stephen directly into to Stephen's LinkedIn and to Kevin's email directly in the description of this video cast. If you're watching this on social media, just click on those, and that way you can get in touch with them directly. Make sure you mark Central Hall booth 6303. And by the way, Kevin, Stephen kind of went through this really quickly, but this new projector is also going to be DLP as well, right?
Right.
Okay, perfect. So we know all about DLP. We know how that's sort of transformed our market over the years. And so this is a great opportunity for you to get involved in a company as they're entering the commercial AV space, but a company that's been doing this in the high-end residential space for a few years now. So go to awolvision.com to see what they have now. Remember, awolvisionpro.com will come by Infocom, so depending on when you're watching this, that site might already be ready. And Kevin, I really appreciate your introduction of this, and I wish you best of luck. I think this is going to be interesting and fun for you. And Steven, same. I think you're going to have a lot of fun. The commercial market is quite a bit different than the residential space, but it's quality is something that commercial AV integrators really appreciate, and ease of use, right? The idea that you have a short throw projector, maybe 15 inches away from the wall, and you can get 128 inch image is really going to be fun.
Right.
So thank you very much for joining us, both of you, and we'll see you at Infocom. We're going to go to their booth, and we're going to shoot individual videos on all these products we've talked about. Everything they have in their booth, we will we'll make sure we shoot videos of. And you can see those at ravepubs.com/Infocom. All of our coverage is already on the site that we've done so far, but all those videos will be posted starting about 24 hours after the first day of the show. Kevin, have a great day. Steven, thank you very much, and congratulations for your success.
Thank you
very much.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
Have a great day.
With rants and raves, you'll be okay. And today is your lucky day. It is rants and raves.